How many sponges have you thrown away, completely overlooked and quickly decided were worthless, dirty and ready for the rubbish bin? Can you even count them? If I gave you a number between 1 and 100, would you raise your hand at any point, or would you sit on your hand convinced that you were unaware of the exact figure and afraid it may exceed 1,000? How many buckets have you thrown away? Have you thrown any away? Could you raise your hand wholeheartedly as if you've thrown less than 5? You see, the reality is, buckets are appreciated more than sponges. In reality, this is because they are more durable, but figuratively speaking, it's because there are a whole lot of people in this world walking around holding buckets, begging for people to pour love into them. One day, I had a conversation with love. Growing up, it felt like love wouldn't come for me. It felt like I had to wait. Why aren't I popular? Why are my parents divorced? Why am I still single? Why do I feel like I never really care? I'm so afraid of living. I need you now. How much longer must I wait for you? How? How will I get you? I don't know. You tell me. You know what? I'm just gonna put my empty, opaque bucket down there and let you pour yourself in there. I want you to feel my emptiness, my vulnerability, my low self-esteem, I just kept mentioning my celebration mix of I want and I need and I'm looking for, but never actually consciously made an effort to get it. I just kept calling out for love to come for me. Eventually I stopped talking and I let myself listen, eventually. And I realized that crying out against love just wasn't working. That was the day I finally understood. Are you listening? If anyone is thirsty, let him come to me and drink. Camomile, you're not a bucket. You need to come and physically drink for me. For my heart, for my word, and let me complete you. You need to be like the sponge, ready to absorb me. Spoke out loud in a quiet whisper that felt like a few compelling nudges. Unafraid, this time, I listened. God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God and God in him. I'm not trying to be exclusive, I'm just quoting scripture. This message is for everyone. God is love. We need to be like the sponge, ready to absorb his love until we are completed by it. So much so that we are one big soggy sponge equipped to give out what God has already supplied. No wonder you feel frustrated, because where is your source? No wonder you feel like you're still waiting because you're not taking anything in. No wonder you feel loveless. You see, you can't give out what you do not already have. It is the understanding of the love and appreciation that we get for ourselves that enables us to understand and appreciate loving and valuing others. If this is not the case, the phrase, treat others as you would like to be treated, would not be the phrase that so often at times stops so many of us in our naughty tracks. Soaking is a physical act that takes work. It takes effort, different variations of pain. But if you're in God, you don't have to worry, because you can trust that the one who calls himself the fountain of living water is constantly supplying you. Look at it like this. What happens when a sponge remains in water? It instantaneously refills. In the same way, you can maintain the quiet confidence, peace, knowing that you are catered for, and instead worry about how you can cater to them. You can stop talking at love and start receiving love. Real love. Real, unique, undefinable, unlimited, nourishing, self-fulfilling, marvelous love. It is there waiting for you to receive it, so that you can absorb it till the point of completion, like he finished it on the cross. And then squeeze. Live, absorb, repeat. Love, boom, 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 boom. Today I'm squeezing out what was already given to me by the fountain. I'm squeezing out the fact that I cared enough to write this message because he first wrote down his message. It's all there. All the instructions to stitching up that void you feel, to understanding that you can be the sponge and you can absorb from the well that never runs dry, is there. All you've got to do is read his love letter to you, and slowly but surely you'll forget about empty buckets, and all you will care about will be your wet, soaked up sponge. You see, I encourage you to stop talking at love and start letting love talk to you. I implore you to start listening. I challenge you to become the sponge, constantly absorbing and never allowing yourself to run dry, to keep waiting. Thank you.